Uh, According to the video that I watched, Buffett 62% dividend yield on how Coca-Cola made Warren Buffett rich. These are four principles are essentially circle of competence, economic mode, management, and intrinsic valuation. The first competitive advantage of Coca-Cola has had was brand loyalty. This may be weird, but their product is essentially sugar water. It is really no different in many ways to all of the other option, and even it's similar to all the other cola alternative products. But Coca-Cola was not a commodity because of the way they built a brand around their product. The company's been around since 19th century up until the 1980s. The company has been around for 100 years, and over the time they spent a lot of money marketing their products in the terms of having partnership with the Olympics. As a result, people had their respect into that brand. At the 80s, Coca-Cola is highly priced product, and still people brought them in higher volume than any other soft drink, and that tells you something about the competitive advantage. Even though you raise their prices, people still buy it because there has something unique in the Coca-Cola brand or the Coca-Cola product. That is the clear indication of the brand loyalty the company had developed. The second advantage they had was having a mm, repeat customers that people bought every single day. It became part of routine psychology and physically. But having repeat customers is a huge advantage for business because it means that your revenues and cash flows are able to very stable over time. And this again is a huge advantage that Coca-Cola had over some of the other companies in the industry. Uh, as I mentioned, psychological habit as well as psychological habit, and the reason for physical habit aspect is because the product itself contains two addictive substances, caffeine and sugar, and their component that Warren Buffett does 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 is he looks at management, and he needs to make sure that management industry is trustworthy and also good at their job. And the final principle is intrinsic intrinsic valuation, and this is nothing to do with the company. It it states that Warren Buffett receives a 62% dividend on his original investment per year. In his annual shareholder letter, it states that overall he paid is 1.2 billion for his now 400 million shares investment. This year, Berkshire Berkshire Hathaway will receive $64 million in dividends. On my reckoning, that's a 49% yield on cost and not 62%. It's still impressive though that annual dividend has enabled Berkshire to buy countless business which now themselves pay dividends, long-term compounding, and its best. No wonder Buffett, Buffett has stated he will hold the share forever. That's all. Thank you. The second video that I watch on why Warren Buffett does not sell Coke stocks. What I like so much about Warren Buffett's video when he discussed never selling Coca-Cola stock is that he mentions that great brands last forever. Uh, that is because they reap a certain benefit, that ability to charge premium prices. They had to the vastest networks and bulk orders, and you would have to pay more for your basic raw ingredients. The only company that has really tired is Walmart's great value, and the soda offerings is in an area where the great value brands have established market shares. What is interesting to me is this. The evidence is overwhelming that buying a large amount of Coca-Cola stock and holding it for a long time is a wise idea, yet people put up these mental blocks and decline to do it. That eh, the the Buffett video is broader than just discussion of his affections for Coca-Cola stock. He also discusses the future of the United States at length, and his belief that someone being born in the US today has been luckier than anyone born at any other time in the history of human civilization. There are a lot of truth in that commentary, that life in the United States is like a stage play. You can exit stage left, emerge somewhere else, and at any time, free to kill old ideas and pursue new things that will make you happier.